she made her choice, and basically that was the majority of the episode, was getting there, making the choice, fighting the bad guys, and then at the end of that deciding we're going to take a long rest. The party hit level 11. Some stuff was shuffled around a little bit as far as like there's the new Unearthed Arcana class feature variants. Those have all been employed by everybody. As soon as they are in, you won't see those on the D&D Beyond character sheets if you go to look at them, because it's not in D&D Beyond yet. Once those are live, those will all be employed, so you'll be able to see everything as it stands currently. So there's that, and then trying to think if there was anything else. Like I said, the party hit 11, so choices needed to be made. Ember, in making her choice, got access to a bunch of powerful magics tied to the protection of phoenixes, which is mostly defensive and healing magics, things like Feather Fall and Healing Word and Raise Dead. Good stuff that also gives the party something they were sorely lacking, but also their major AoE Big Boom kind of caster now also has healing, which is good to have, but now there's a balance. What are you going to do? Are you going to do the whole let's have the party survive by taking out the enemy real quick, by blowing them all up, or by keeping everybody alive? Who knows? We'll find out as things go on. She also found a cool ring that allowed her to summon a hellhound, and the internet is very excited about that.
If she attunes, are you attuned to that? Did you give Oz some of your other attunement?
No, because the thing she gave up was the belt where you reroll ones, and I'm a halfling, so I already
Do you
reroll
want the soul
ones.
wound dagger?
Sure.
So the question is, Celine,
Listen.
as we start this off, you unattune from that belt and attune to the Hellfire Band, which gives you unlimited, basically makes Burning Hands a cantrip, gives you the Control Flames cantrip, and to summon a Hellhound, and then possibly a second one if you find one and force it into your servitude. Or, just tell it it's a good boy and then it listens to you. Whatever the case.
Who's a good boy?
The question is,
Who is the good boy?
He is a good boy.
who do you give the belt to? Both Wave and Rick both have an open attunement slot, and this belt lets them re-roll ones, and if they re-roll a 1 with a +5 bonus if they roll a 1, and if they roll a 1 twice, it turns that into a natural 20.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Wave is... Pat is pointing at you, Jake. You can't see it, but he's...
Oh, well, that's not unreasonable. I'll certainly take it.
I mean, do you have...
Fair in combat, I'm always rolling with advantage.
That hasn't stopped you from rolling 2 1s before, though.
A lot.
I mean, yeah, you can decide that amongst yourselves. I don't really care who it goes to.
No, I'll take it, yeah.
Just don't rip it on your spikes.
It's also like
it's
all
kinda shabby.
ones. It's not just combat.
Yeah, it's ones.
Yeah. So like a perception check, you get a 1.
And if you get another one, it becomes an automatic 20.
Right. So I can do that.
And whatever you re-roll, you get an extra +5 too.
Nice. That sounds exactly... I'm going to put it underneath my armor.
Oh, good move.
Armor belt.
It's
All right.
kind of old and threadbare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Held together with yellow thread.
Yes.
That was by choice.
I wonder why
Yeah.
you chose that color choice.
That was such a strange and mysterious color choice.
Over that long rest, I attuned to the soul wound dagger.
Okay.
I
So...
attuned to them.
Okay, I'm going to put the belt on your character sheet for you.
Go butts.
Belt defeats Bane. And
Oh, look, I got it.
you got to unattune from the Titan Blade.
That's fair.
There you go. Attuned. You have it. Okay. Internet wants to know, did you name the Hellhound?
I haven't. I'm currently thinking a name.
Okay. So that's in the works, Internet. Something else that happened with the transition to level 11 was in that time frame. Evrand, Rising from the Last War, came out last night at midnight. I don't actually have a cool physical book to show you because I haven't had a chance to get to my game shop, which I will preface 2 things. One, I will be doing a giveaway of the collector's limited edition copy of it like I do with every giveaway for books, so that will be happening. I just have to get the books in hand to do so. Also, as of the time of recording this right now,
Right now.
we have surpassed 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So as that, there's a second separate giveaway happening for that, which will be much larger, which I'll be pulling in a lot of our friends and sponsors and things that I've gained over the years to give us a bunch of cool stuff to give away. I know, for example, I will be giving away one of these Legendary Dragons DM screens, as well as a couple collector's edition copies of some Jetpack 7 books. See if our friends at Elderwood hook us up with some stuff for that as well. So more to come. Keep an eye on the social media for all of the giveaway news. I'll do the Evrand giveaway first, and then the 10,000 subscriber giveaway will happen later on.
Nice.
Also, Eberron content's going to be coming out on the channel over the next couple days. I already did one covering the races, one coming out on the Dragon Mark, the Artificer, the idea of the group patron concept, the new monsters, the new magic items, all that stuff.
Cool stuff, guys.
Lots of cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
But as part of that, they updated the Aberrant Dragon Mark, which is a thing that Sean took for Oz at level 10. There was some back and forth whether he was going to change his entire sub-race to be one of the marks.
Mm-hmm.
Chose to stick with Aberrant, and in doing so, when you level up, you get 1 percentile roll to choose to try to get under your level?
No,
it's 10%. Static
10%.
10%. To gain an epic boon from the DMG, and if you don't, nothing happens?
No downside.
Really? Oh.
Just once when you level up. If you do get it, there is a downside that comes with the boon, but you just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, just do it, man.
So.
Just do it.
I'm going low, as you might have guessed.
Under 10% is what we're going for here. 10.
10%.
They did it. They fucking did it.
Wow.
Fucking Mistra!
Yeah.
Oh, Mistra.
Mighty Mistra. I'm so glad I picked that.
Yeah, that worked out well for
That
you.
could have been bad, because the other option was Cure Wounds,
Ooh.
which is not
That's
as
fun.
good.
Yeah. Now, can you do it again?
No.
Once you get it, it's just 1.
Yeah. It's just one. Oh, but I do.
Or are you just saying, could he do it a second time just to see if he could do it?
Oh, well, he can do that.
I
I think Jake keeps telling my Dungeon Master Guide.
wouldn't be surprised.
I'm pretty sure.
Is your name in it?
Yes, I
Good.
think so. Whatever, it's fine. I got another one. Was that in there?
Is yours?
No, it doesn't say. It might be. Where was it? On the end there?
Yeah.
No, that one I think is probably yours, but that's fine. Thank you, Pat. Okay. So we now have an epic boon to dole out. Time to get to
Nice.
the epic boon page.
230.
Oh, well, look at that. I'm on page 230. So, the way we're going to do is we're going to have this be random. This is the only way to keep it fair. And there is, I think there's 26 boons.
Okay.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 boons total. So I'm going to call out, we know the one that's the spell slot, so we're going to remove that.
Cool.
So that gets you down to 25 options.
Cool.
Let's see. What else is worth cutting out here? I'm going to assume, and I could be wrong, but you tell me, the boon of planar travel, which is you can cast plane shift, but only on yourself.
I would not like that, please.
Well, it's a very Oz thing to do.
It is. But that was old timeline. New timeline Oz isn't going anywhere. I love you guys.
Okay, so
Unless he had to go to another plane to help us.
Yes, if you guys were on another plane, I'd go there too to be with
We did
you.
that one time.
Well, it
Did we
depends.
do that this time?
what was that?
Did we go to the Great Tree, Kingsdale?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's how you managed to get down to Westwick and that whole thing. Another one
I remember.
is advantage on ability checks to resist grappling, and you can use an action to automatically escape a grapple.
Yeah, that's not great compared to the rest of them.
There's 2 that are kind of based on spells. Choose one first level sorcerer, warlock, or wizard spell you can cast. You can now cast it at its lowest level without expending a spell slot.
Okay.
I don't know if you want that one.
Oh, if you had shield, that would be a great spell.
I do have absorb elements, so I could get all them elements, but no. It's
And
not.
then choose one of your spells of 1st through 3rd level that has a casting time of an action. It's now a bonus action.
It'd be alright, but not as good as the others.
Well, I'm just saying those are ones that
Bonus
maybe...
action fireball?
I can't
You
have
can't
Fireball.
cast Fireball.
I was thinking for
But it's not forever, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Like,
Yeah. So I'm just looking at like those as potential ones that may be. So that's an additional 2. There's one that is 1 Misty Step, a short rest.
not great.
There's another one that
Because
is
it's an action Misty Step,
correct.
which is dumb.
So we're gonna remove that. Sound good?
Yes.
Do you want to remove those other 2 spell ones or keep them in?
No,
There's the one that's you stop aging.
definitely get rid of that one, please.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
I don't want to live forever. The one, yeah, you can get rid of the other 2 magic ones.
Good. That cuts us down to 20.
Sweet. So I was gonna say, like, the only spell I have that I would want to be able to cast without using a spell slot would be the Shadow Blade, but it's 2nd level, so it doesn't even work for that anyway. All right, am I doing it?
I guess so.
7.
It's good, but it's Boon of Magic Resistance, which is just advantage on saving throws against spells and spell-like effects.
All right.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
we just double check that I counted right. 7, you said, right?
I did.
So that one, 1, 2. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
You were 1 away from a +20 to a ranged attack roll once a short rest.
Yeah, I was. I mean, of the boons, I got one of the ones that's not great, but is still better than nothing. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, significantly better than nothing.
The one. If I could have picked, I might have picked the one that gives you proficiency in all skills.
Yeah,
Because reliable talent, I have a minimum. What's my
14.
I have a minimum 14 on all skill checks.
yeah, there
Yeah,
were
that's hard to
three,
beat.
3 that I probably, or 4 that I would have picked for you if I was picking.
That's fair.
That would have probably been one that I would have said would have been good. 40 hit points.
40 hit points would have been great. Oh, I do, as a downside to that, I lose 1 hit die permanently. So now I only have 10 hit die. And my max HP goes down by 11.
Oh!
It's you roll your hit die and then subtract and add your con mod. And I have a 4 con mod and I rolled a 7 on a D8. See, D8s are my gym jam. So max HP down by 11.
Okay.
Ouch.
And in exchange, I have advantage on all spell saves,
It's not bad.
which I will take any day of the week.
The other one I thought would have been a good one for Oz is the +10 to stealth checks.
Yeah, that one would be solid.
It can't be detected by divination magic, including scrying.
I did like the one where there's one where you're immune to fire damage. So I thought that would have been a good pairing.
Or
Just fireball us all the time.
It's true.
where is it? If you're in an area of dim light or darkness, you just become invisible as an action. Invisible. Yeah. The other one I thought about removing was the speed one, because once a long rest you can dash or disengage as a bonus action, but it also gives you +30 feet of
Yes,
movement.
which with mobile would have been bananas. I would have had 70-foot movement speed and been able to disengage or dash as a bonus action and an action. I would have been able to go
Smooth,
210,
man.
210 feet in 6 seconds.
Wow. Wonder what that is in miles per hour.
I'm not doing that math.
That's okay. I'm gonna do it.
Cool.
Okay. So that's
All
done.
right. Nice.
So thank you for rolling. You now have that as an epic boon forever. So there you go. All right. So now that is out of the way, What do we? What are you guys doing? You guys just finished a long rest. Everybody healed. Everybody's level 11. You've made all your choices as far as what you're gonna do, as far as spell slots and things of that nature. What is the plan?
All right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4. Today, Wildfire is our group leader.
Aha!
So what are we doing today, Wildfire?
Want to head back to the tower? I don't really know what else we need to do over here.
I think it was just your house.
I think it was just
And then
this.
we need a new I guess course of action.
Well, I mean, I guess I agreed to do a thing for the fire guy, but I mean, he didn't really give me a timeline. So like,
The only thing I will tell you related to that is part of the thing you agreed taking out this race, yes. But the main point of taking out the race was so that there was no more things created. You don't know how long it takes to create them.
Yeah.
Or even where to find them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the longer that happens, the probability that it could happen.
Well, exactly. But I'm just saying, like, before I can do any of this, I'm gonna need information. So I feel like going back to the tower or like somewhere with a good library or people who know things would be a good idea.
Then this camp is definitely the wrong place.
Yeah, this is
we-
not the place to be.
We do not know things.
No.
We know stuff.
I would agree.
So
We know some stuff.
We should go.
Yeah. Well, the dwarves know about Aethers. I know about Aethers.
I mean, we could travel all the way back to, was it Carrick Fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could try to make our way that way. I mean, there's the whole thing going on with the elves. There was all that strangeness going on down at Kingsdale.
Yep. Those are all things we could do.
I don't know. What are people feeling?
You're the leader.
Yeah,
you're now in charge.
That's true. I guess either way, we're gonna have to travel back down through Kingsdale. I feel, right?
Maybe.
Unless we all teleport.
Like, yeah, can't you teleport us?
Oh, that's right. It's a new timeline, so we can just use our rings again.
Have you said that in Ember? Oh yeah, it's the new timeline.
timeline.
So we can do that again.
Well, I was gonna say that we didn't use our rings yet because the only time we used them was to get out of the water.
Again, I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither does Ember, because she wasn't there either.
I know, but I'm
What the fuck water are you
stuck
talking
in
about?
accent. I'm stuck in the accent. No, I had this big.
Wait!
No, when we were.
What?
Did you leave your shit open?
No.
When we were in,
I don't think
when
so.
we were at the festival in Gouger,
Yeah.
I had this crazy vision
Tell me all about your vision,
where there was
boss.
a whole other timeline.
What does that mean? A
You
different
weren't there, and
timeline.
I wasn't there, but they were.
You had a dream
And
about
there
you
was
not
water.
being there? That
And
seems.
then they used our rings to teleport back, and then there was this other guy who died.
Can you tell me more about him?
It was really sad.
Was he
apparently.
valiant and handsome?
Oh, he was.
Damn right he was. Was he kind of a dick and kind of annoying towards the end?
I didn't have that much
Really
detail.
tall?
Oh, was he tall?
He was extremely so.
Sounds like a good
I
guy.
had that dream too.
Okay, that's weird that you guys are sharing dreams. I feel like this is a new thing we need to look into now.
Yeah. Yeah, you should learn some dream magic.
Why? What? What is that? What? What? Maybe you need to learn dream magic. You ever think of that?
But-
Richard?
As the leader, I'm the leader. I say when we go. But yes, as the leader, I would like to get some opinions from the crew. On what y'all think.
As the leader, I'd like to abdicate my leadership.
No, I am still the
You know
leader. I would just like to hear the voices of my people.
I will say that if all three of you on your first day as leader abdicate leadership, then I claim leadership.
No.
If all three of you on your first day in charge say, I don't want to be in charge, this doesn't count.
I do. Okay,
This
so I'm like, I do
doesn't
want to
count.
be in charge.
This doesn't count.
Okay.
But I'm saying, if that happens, then dibs leader.
You
If I'm,
default.
if I'm the only one who wants to be the leader, then I'm the leader.
Fair.
Yeah, but if you leave the group at all, you gotta call 5, so otherwise we get to be the leader.
Haha!
Ooh, that's fair. That is fair.
Obvious.
So,
right,
what
boss.
opinion?
Well, I mean, the
Do you know
people.
teleportation circle?
Yes.
Okay. Where are your
I
locations?
It's not on my list right now, but we took a long rest, so I could have theoretically swapped it out depending on what we decided to do.
Well,
Where are
you're
your
making the
locations?
decision now, and no, you can't shush the DM.
That's in the rule book.
Yeah.
What, really?
No!
Oh.
I made that up.
I don't know, some things have funny rules.
That's fair.
So, you've already rested. You've already theoretically your spells known that were known are known already.
They're so known.
So known.
So it is
But
known.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a different day, but tomorrow she might not be the leader. So
True. So I guess we'll travel back down to Kingsdale, unless we want to teleport to Veilguard. That's our two options. Travel down to Kingsdale, or teleport back to the Veilguard and decide what to do there.
what other locations do you know for your teleportation circle?
Oh, I know. Give me a second. I have it written down.
Kingsdale?
I mean, the
know
benefit of the
Brickens.
rings is
Oh, if we wanted to go to Carrick Fair, we can go to Brickens. I know Brickens, to Thayer, and Kingsdale.
Oh. Alright.
so. I mean, the rings work anytime. I mean, it's a month to
Yeah.
use them
Yeah,
again.
Like, I'd rather
Yeah,
not
I was gonna say
use
it's
them if
once
we
a
don't
month,
have to.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, we could teleport to Brickens,
What was Brickens, Kingsdale? What was the other one?
to Thayer.
Oh, to there. Okay, so I mean, you know a handful over here too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if we want to save the supplies, we could just walk to Brickens. Like, it's a couple extra days, but in the long run.
We
Maybe.
can't walk to
Not Brickens, sorry.
Brickens?
To Kingsdale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
I
and there was
was like,
some
there's
stuff
no way to
happening,
walk
so
to
we could look into that and
That's
try and
kind of
build
what I
up
was
some word.
thinking.
Because again, I feel like right now we're at a kind of a fork in the road where we have like the thing that Ember wants to do, that we have to do now.
Eventually.
So yeah, so
Sooner the better, probably.
there's-
But like,
there's that fork. Like this is what we have to do now, and then we still are trying to build up the reputation of the Veilguard,
exactly.
which Ember's thing seems to directly conflict with. But
Alright, so let's travel back down to Kingsdale, do some good works there, check back in at the Veilguard eventually, maybe, I don't know, and then, I don't know, decide from there, go talk to the dwarves, and figure that out.
alright.
Alright. I mean, it's my day as leadership, and I'm planning like days in advance, so like, my
Yeah,
whole
me too.
day as leadership is basically just traveling.
Yeah, your day's leader is like, let's go south.
Let's go south!
And then a day after south, we'll see what happens. Rick.
Yeah.
Do you think, actually, it makes more sense to go to, I was going to say, do you think we should go to Carrick Fairn or try and get back to the Downton Abbey? Because they had tons of books there.
Uh-huh.
But we can teleport right outside of Carrick Fairn, and then like we gotta hoof it over to the.
Well, yeah, we'd have to get a ship
Yeah.
from Brickens up
Yeah.
to Drunkville and walk down
I do miss it there.
to the cold.
Like I wouldn't mind going back there. So yeah, why don't we? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Try and do some good works. Head south. Get more info.
Alright, makes sense.
Shush, the DM is a new option. The newest Unearthed canon. I like that, that's funny.
Alright, so you guys travel south.
Yeah, we're gonna start
Traveling
traveling south.
south.
Are you driving, right?
And this time, let's not accuse travelers of thievery.
And you're navigating, right?
Yes.
And you're keeping an eye out, right?
But not accusing travelers of thievery.
Yeah, just like looking, right?
Right.
So you guys are all on top again, right?
Yeah, I'm
All
sitting
right,
here back
I'll
and
be
taking a nap.
in the cart living La Vida Loca, as they say.
Okay.
Which
good.
is
Do you want me to freeze some ice into the seats so you have like a chill seat?
no, but if you could actually freeze some ice into little cubes, I like to put it in my water, make the water colder.
Sure, I'm gonna do that.
Thanks. I put them in my water skin. It's good, trust me.
That's a very custom crafted ice cube that fits in the tip of a water skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's less of a cone.
It's an
It's
ice
more of
cylinder.
a cylinder, an
Yeah.
ice cylinder.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Little ice
Exactly.
tubies. Like icicles. Little icicles. I don't know why it took us this long to get to icicles.
You went.
I don't know. I like ice tube better than icicle.
Alright, anyway. You guys travel south. All of the time that it takes to get to Kingsdale. You make it there uneventfully.
Is it days?
Yeah, it's 5 days.
Okay, so we get to Kingsdale. Who's the new leader?
You're in Kingsdale.
Oh, it's me again!
God damn it!
Well, look at that.
Oh, boy!
So you make it to Kingsdale. You guys are there. Wildfire is the leader. What are you doing today now that you've made it there? You did not encounter any travelers. You also didn't see any footprints on the way south.
I mean, I wasn't looking for him.
That's true.
I was
You
never.
were- no one was looking, so.
I'm trying. Let's see.
I mean, we can go back to the king. Ask.
I was gonna see if there was anything.
Ask her if there was any
she
new
needed-
information.
Yeah, like any new happening since it's been 10 days.
Or we could just ask one of the guards rather than disturbing the queen for this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you guys can do that. Yep, that makes sense.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
Rick's looking wistfully at the casino.
Rick?
Rick? No.
Rick?
You can't command him what to do. You just
I can, I'm the leader.
I don't have to listen to you.
Yeah.
That's the point
Rick.
of the leader system.
Rick, be
Yeah.
cool. Be cool,
Yeah.
Rick.
If-
We need you.
Listen, if
You
we,
have a cunning insight to combat and warriors that we all lack.
if
people.
we
I'm
do a
always
good
cool.
day of good works, then later tonight we can go back to the casino.
Alright.
Alright? It's like dessert and dinner. You gotta eat your vegetables before you can have your dessert. We gotta do the good before we can
Wait. Slow down and back that up. You have to eat what before you eat the what?
Vegetables before your dessert. You gotta eat the stuff that's healthy for you before you have the things that you dislike.
We're gonna have to talk about this later because I've literally never heard that in my entire life.
Oh. Well, y'all didn't grow up in Westwick.
Oh,
Maybe that's why he's so short.
Banyaldorf, that was
That's
a
messed up.
1-shot or a 2-shot. That was happening on Sunday as part of Mistress of Modules. So that happened every other week. That ended. That was just like a 1-shot. So whenever that show starts up again, which I think is this Sunday, it'll be a completely different game. So no, this is a consistent story. Separate set of characters. No whale corpses.
Yeah.
At least yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There has
So
been
what-
many corpses.
There
It's
have
not a
been-
whale one.
So all 4 of us are gonna go talk to some of the guards, see if there's new information on the weird corpse stealing shit.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Just real quick though, 210 feet per 6 seconds is 23.8 miles an hour. So,
That's
real
actually-
fucking bad.
Yeah. You can book it.
Yeah.
All right. Leader, lead. Go talk to the guy.
Well, they hang out at the Crab Shack, so let's go there.
What's that?
It's the restaurant.
No, it's not a
Or
restaurant at all.
tavern, whatever it is.
No,
oh, no,
it's the
it's just
government
the government building.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know.
What a leader.
I just wrote Kingsguard, Equal Crustaceans, Arrow, Crab Shack. That's what
All
I got.
right. Let's go to the crab shack.
To the crab shack.
You guys go to the Crab Shack. You know that this is basic.
Crab Shack,
Nope.
Crab Shack.
Yeah, that was great. Your voice clearly held out for that one.
Yeah. It's just like that.
So it's essentially the main kind of castle type thing that's a crab carapace, and the barracks is attached to it, which is where the crabby bunch are, which are like the regular guards, and the sidewalkers, which are the cavalry, the crab cavalry,
Right.
and the crustaceans are the king's elite guard, and they would obviously be with the king. So they're all the guards
Right there.
that aren't out and about in the town are here.
Oh shit! Last time we were here, weren't they doing some? They were laying down salt for some reason. They were doing a circle.
Sea bears.
Sea bears.
They're
It's not
protecting against sea
nighttime,
bears.
so they're not putting the ring up. The ring, they only have to do that right before dark.
Yeah.
You also
okay.
see on the job notice
No
board
salt to this place.
sea bear training. If you want it, it's there. It's always a permanent fixture on the job board. Sea bear training. all the time.
training.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean?
I don't want to train a sea bear.
Oh, I thought they were going to train us to be sea bears.
Ah.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
I don't know what a sea bear is.
Oh, it's a bear that lives in the sea, silly.
Yeah, it's like a
We're
Giant.
inland.
fish.
They're right, you're right near
amphibious.
water.
Yeah, but like,
Maybe they're.
it's not a sea, it's a river.
Look, okay.
Listen, you and your
You
logic.
don't want to tempt a sea bear, okay?
Okay, all I'm saying is that the Krabby Bunch and the Crustaceans are all names for groups of people. So maybe I thought that Sea Bear was a name for a group of people.
Alright.
Oh, no, it's actual sea
we
bears.
to attract the sea bear.
Alright.
That'd be terrific.
So we're gonna go over to the guards, right?
Yeah.
Say hello. Alright. Walk on up to the.
Yep, you head over there.
Hello there, travelers!
They look at you in their guard uniform and they're like, we're not really traveling.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's a frequent greeting from where I'm from. It doesn't always apply, but it's got a habit.
We're all traveling through life.
Yeah, we're just traveling through this crazy journey called life.
Ain't we just?
I guess you got me there, I guess. What's up?
Last time we were here, we talked to the king about some strange happenstances that were happening in the woods on our way here. And we went and did some more traveling, came back, and we were wondering if there was any more oddness that we might be able to help with. We're the new Veil Guard, so it's our duty to kind of protect the area.
And they kind of mutter amongst themselves a little bit.
I lean over to Wave and go like, she said duty.
And he says, yeah, well, there's been an uptick, not more so now than previously, but recent events of people have been talking about crabs disappearing. Seems like there may be some sort of crab poacher out there.
Oh no!
We've also heard about unicorns being disappearing, or people seeing unicorns in distress.
Well, that was us.
Then that was that, I guess.
We saw a unicorn in distress.
Well, we might not just.
There might be more.
And then they said the only other strange happenstance is anybody that's been kind of just out and about in the cemetery at night has disappeared.
Ooh.
So we wanted to put people up to keep an eye on what's going on in the cemetery
At nighttime.
at night, but those people have gone and disappeared.
Louise.
So, really, we're just looking for anybody that wants to take the graveyard shift to go there because it'll pay well, but nobody here wants to do it because everybody that goes there disappears.
Reasonable. Does not have a good track record.
But
is it possible the cemetery turns people invisible?
Ooh.
I hadn't thought of that. Maybe.
Interesting theory.
We should check it out.
Have there been any complaints of ghosts? Or unseen visitors?
No.
Wait. So
if they're
when these
unseen,
people
how
go-
would they complain about them?
No. The people would be because things moving or strange noises or something like that. I don't know if they got turned invisible.
I mean,
Why
wouldn't they
would
just
say,
talk?
like, hey, I'm invisible?
I don't know. Maybe they're under a couple different types of spells. I'm just throwing out ideas. None of you guys are.
Could it be sea bears?
Or could it be sea bears?
Well, we've been keeping the protective circle around the town constantly vigilant all the time.
Oh, good.
So, unless there's a sea bear in the town, already inside the circle,
Well,
which if that happens, then the whole foundation of the town breaks down. I can't even think about that.
We're not talking about it.
I can't entertain that.
No one's talking about that.
Everyone been wearing their anti-sea rhinoceros underpants.
Are you?
Always.
Okay,
Yeah,
well then, I guess we're okay from that too.
Aren't we all okay?
Yeah.
I mean, wait.
Before I start lying
rhinoceroses,
badly.
you're
Okay, I'm
from
proficient.
Coastal
I'm
Town.
good.
What? Sorry.
I don't know if that was talking
Oh,
about.
all right. So there's no real crabs are disappearing, and apparently unicorns are in distress. Can't really pinpoint, or we can't pinpoint once nothing's happened in the town specifically. No one's seen anything. We've seen crabs disappearing, or have heard of that. People have said on the road they've seen, unicorn corpses or things of that nature, crabs, broken crab shells, and things like that. So that, I don't know what it's tied to or what it's related to. So it could be a group of people. It could be some sort of new, external predator that moved into the area that's preys on crabs and unicorns, which seems really weird.
Oddly specific.
Are the crabs disappearing in any specific location? Is there any kind of pinpoint area that we could investigate?
Well, they'll point to the water.
Well, I don't know.
No. They'll point there and they'll say people have also seen, crab shells, more than crab shells that are broken or with puncture wounds through them, outside of the town, washing up on the shore. And they said they can't really pinpoint anything specific. So we want it resolved, but it's not like we can. I I mean, if no one can prove that they did or didn't do it until we know that whatever's causing it is brought to justice. So there's like, there would be a reward, but we can't really judge what that should be
Yeah.
because we don't know what it is.
That makes sense.
The graveyard
Yes.
seems to be pretty localized. You know,
Okay.
people are disappearing from the graveyard.
Shit, my laptop's about to die.
Yeah. But crabs is bad and everything. I agree that, crabs are great. Everybody around here seems to like them.
Everybody should crabs.
Yeah, sentient humanoid types are disappearing, and
Yes, quite.
flex our
Alright.
muscle helping.
Um,
I say, leader, that might be a good use
well, I
of
was
our...
gonna say, do y'all want to check out the graveyard?
Yeah, I feel like that is a good use of our time. Good sir! Now, you said the pay would be, I think the word you used was good.
Correct.
So what exactly would that be?
Well, I mean, first we'd have to have some sort of identifiable proof that whatever is causing the disappearances is gone.
Quite.
So
Yes.
that's,
It's a good step one, yes.
you know, gotta figure out how we're gonna, whether it's, we send people out and observe that nothing happens at night or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Right.
but hypothetically, we solve this problem.
You solve this problem for us. What we have gold we can give to help with that. That's not a problem.
Right, yes.
But if there's something we're negotiable. If there's something specific you'd be looking for, whether it be something as far as treasure or something as far as favors or things we could do to help you if you solve this.
Okay.
We'd be willing to entertain that. We're a mixture of them. As long as it's within our power to grant without crippling the town.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
obviously.
course, of course.
We want everyone to prosper. It's kind of the thing about the Valkard. We want people to do good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah. All right.
So while it's still daytime, let's go check out the graveyard during the day.
Okay.
Kind of get the lay of the land.
Gotcha. Look for
Also,
clues.
we can discuss what we think is fair payment,
All right.
or come up with some ideas and
Some
see
ideas.
what's going on.
Yes.
And then, what time for the night shift? When should we head on over?
Well, if you are, that's going to start about an hour after sundown, so that'd be like 7 o'clock. It's in there.
What time is it now?
We'll say it's like lunchtime. It's like noon. So you guys got
Alright,
7
so
hours.
we have like 7 hours to kill.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
So, let's grab some like crab cake sandwiches or something.
Oh
And-
yeah, they have really good ones at the casino.
No.
Rick,
What?
we agree that we are going to go do good, and then we will go to the casino.
For some weird backwards reason.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll go check out the graveyard and discuss what our plan is.
We need a plan.
And then if we have extra time, we can go hang out in the casino until our night shift. Okay?
Hey Rick,
Yeah.
you want to go underwater with me and see maybe if there's like crab catchers set up for the poaching?
I can't go. Yeah,
We're
alright.
going to the graveyard.
We
That's
ju-
a good idea.
No, I'm the leader. We are going to the graveyard.
Guys, if we don't follow the leader, then the leader system has no authority, and then it's useless.
Well, I thought maybe we could.
No, let's just okay. Let's go. Just listen. We'll probably
No.
have extra time, so let's go to the
Also-
graveyard, and then we can go off on our adventures willy nilly.
I'm gonna say that we've been walking away from the guard as we've been having this conversation.
Smart.
So we're not just standing and having this argument. And now that we're farther away from it, I'm gonna be like, do you really think that stopping a crab poacher is worthy of our time?
Well, it could be dealt with in the meantime, maybe.
Well,
Probably not.
Both.
What?
Why can't we do both?
I mean, we can, but we should finish, as you said,
We're the
we should
Veil
focus
Guard.
on the people that are missing,
We
not
could do
necessarily
We're
lunch.
gonna go to the graveyard today. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna be like, oh look, it's a graveyard.
We're gonna look for clues, goddammit!
And get the lay of the
alright,
land and try to come up with like a
Alright,
strategic
I'm sorry.
plan.
Maybe the people are being used as the bait for the crabs for the poaching. We could
Crabs are
find
eating the people that disappeared.
right.
Possible.
All right, so let's go. Oh. How far away did we walk from the guard?
Yeah, 50 feet.
I run quickly back.
God damn it!
Excuse me, sorry. Where's the graveyard?
That's actually a really good question.
They'll point. You could have figured it out, but they'll point in a general direction of
All
what it
right,
is.
thank you kindly.
And they're like, Yep.
And I wrote back to you guys.
All right, to the graveyard to look for clues.
Great. So you guys walk through the town. You see most of the familiar sights that you've seen at this point. You know, the different restaurants, the Salty Spittoon, which some of you are aware of, Weenie Hut Jr. for people like Oz. I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's totally.
I don't get the reference, and I don't like it.
That's fair. You shouldn't. It was an insult. You'll see the Krusty Krab and the casino, as well as a bunch of the different shops that you've seen. You'll see that job board with a couple of standard postings and things referencing other things you can do in the town, like the sifting for gems or gem diving, and you know, a brochure for the hot springs that's nearby. And you guys make your way. You see the crab racing sign.
Crab racing.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash is the name of the crab racing.
Ooh, are they rainbow crabs?
They're all different colors. Every color of the rainbow.
See.
You could even call them pretty crabbies if you wanted. But anyway, yeah. So you guys make your way to the graveyard. It takes a little while, but you get there. It's a pretty big graveyard. I mean, the town is about 7,000 people or so. And it's been in establishment for, you know, hundreds to thousands of years at this point. So it's pretty sprawling, and there's like a wrought iron gate in the front, you know, big sign up top that just says Kingsdale Cemetery. You walk inside, and it's just, you know, there's paths paved, you know, dirt paths throughout, and they're all different manner of different kinds, from headstones to more elaborate things to like a couple mausoleums and spots. And it's a substantial area, so you guys have this to your exploration. Is there a method to your madness? Are you breaking it up into quadrants? Or are you just walking along and hoping you find something?
Well, the first thing I want to know, is there like, I'm thinking Ocarina of Time, is there like a gravedigger's hut? Like,
yeah, it's like right by the front. It's almost like like there's a hut, and kind of attached to it is sort of like a little window with like where someone would sit, just to be like posted up, because this is from what you can tell, the main entrance. It's probably fenced off on the other side. You haven't seen the other side, but like this is where someone who would sit in their like little guard shack while they're on duty, and then they would go into the hut probably during the day.
Okay. Is there anyone there now?
There's not.
Okay. I think that we should search this hut, see if there's any like sneaky passages or anything like that.
Alright, and then the mausoleums.
And then the mausoleums. I was thinking that too, Rick.
Alright, cool.
All right.
And then every grave individually.
Well, maybe not. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we feel.
Also, keep eyes for signs of like kerfuffles or anything that seem out of order.
Yes.
Do I detect any magic?
Not in the immediate vicinity, no.
All right. I enter the gravedigger shaft and look.
Follow.
Shit! Shack! Damn it! And then I search for secret doors or passages in the shack.
I'm going to help you with that, good buddy.
Thanks. Oh, I thought you meant like you were gonna do the whole action.
Oh, I mean, I could do that too.
She doesn't have proficiency
Oh,
in
right.
investigation.
I
don't think so.
I rolled a 4,
No,
but that counts as a 10, so 15.
But plus, wait for it. Where's the pyramid?
Plus.
Plus 3.
18.
Okay. You look around. You don't really see any. Nothing jumps out as like a secret door or secret passage. It's not a very big hut. It's maybe the size of this room is the whole thing. There's like a bed in a corner that's seemingly not made, and there's like a little, like a little wash basin, a garbage can with some rotten food at this point. And
I make the bed.
okay, you do.
That's
You get a sense of, accomplishment, and like,
I
well,
do. I'm ready to start my day. I made my bed.
I would like to ritual cast detect magic while things are happening.
you do that. You've got to
Just
take
in
magic
case
up.
we
You
split
have
up.
it too. Yeah.
Sure. All right. Yeah.
There's a
the floor
shovel,
made out of?
wood.
Is it hollow anywhere?
Do you knock the whole time?
Yeah.
I mean, we got 10 minutes.
All right, it takes a little while, but yeah, you find that under the bed there's like a loose floorboard.
Ooh.
I rip it up.
You rip it up. It's mostly dirt, but there's a small little kind of dugout spot underneath one of the spots there, and there's like a little hole with a little, maybe basically like a shoebox.
Ooh. I take it out. Are there shoes in it?
There are not.
Aha! Look at me. Ha!
Is there a frog in it that when it emerges
Is it
sings and
magic?
dances? Hello, my baby.
No, I know where you're going. I just,
Hello,
I mean, you can't get rid of it. You know that.
No, you just put it back in the hole you found it. And
No,
then
it comes back till you send it to space or bury it in concrete, because that's how they end that cartoon.
No, he puts it in a time capsule,
Oh, that's right.
and then they get it in the
back
future.
where it came from, or so.
Tried, and that's not nothing.
Oz,
Yeah.
Oz, look at this box, see if there's any traps.
All right, I investigate the box for traps. +2. That is a 26.
You do not think the box is trapped.
I don't think this box is trapped.
It is not.
All right, good call.
It's not magic neither.
I open it.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say it's
Oh, okay.
open.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Inside the box, piece of string. Just like a white piece of string, like in the middle of the box.
I would like to pick up the string.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that a trap?
Is it a trap? I'm gonna look for a trap.
Make an investigation check.
Doesn't seem trapped to me.
You pull the string, and a tiny little flap in the front of it flips open. I'd like everybody to make Constitution saving throws as a poisonous gas comes out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's reasonable.
Ooh, I have advantage on these because I'm still stout.
Is this for poison?
It is. So advantage. Jake.
Can I guide him?
13.
No.
No.
Okay.
That is a 15, sorry, for me.
23.
14?
13.
13.
22.
So Wave and Oz, funnily enough, you're both poisoned as per the condition.
Excuse
So,
me.
as a reminder, at least until it ends, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Aw, man.
What can get rid of that?
Lesser restoration, as well as usually time or antitoxin. Actually, antitoxin gives you advantage, but I'll rule that it gets rid of it.
Oh, I don't have those.
You don't have lesser restoration? I thought you did.
Disadvantage
Do
on
what?
attack rolls and
I thought that was
what?
one of your new
Ability
ones.
checks.
I guess
I
I'm
was
wrong.
looking
No,
here,
it's
not in
it's
there.
from being a tiefling.
Oh, yeah.
You have
Second
one.
level spell.
You have one.
Lesser restoration.
You have one.
Oh, look at that, I got it.
You have one.
But I can twin spell.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Don't you
technically.
roll your eye. That works.
Twin spell specifically states a spell you cast, sorcerer spell that you cast. I'm pretty sure. And lesser restoration is not a spell from being a sorcerer. You can check it. Check me on that. But if not, then it's fine. But if I'm right,
You said ability checks and attack rolls?
yes. So ability checks doesn't matter for you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Give it to Wave. I mean, but
You could never get
I
sneak
can
attack.
never get sneak attack. Oh no, I can have Owl cancel it out, and then it's just a straight roll. So if they're
Oh,
right,
it doesn't say anything about it being a sorcerer spell.
What I didn't mean twin spell
Oh.
specifically. I meant meta magic.
Oh.
Anyway,
but that would work, right?
I think.
Okay.
No. At third level, you gain the ability to twist your spells to suit your needs. You gain 2 of the following metamagic options of your choice. You gain another one at 10th and 17th. You can only use one metamagic option on a spell when you cast it unless otherwise noted. That's all it says.
Then I guess, yeah.
Hey.
I could have sworn it was tied to being a sorcerer, but that's fine. Sure. Then I guess there's no
Well, I mean,
reason.
if you get metamagic for being a sorcerer, so aren't all your spells sorcerers?
No, because your tiefling spells aren't sorcerer spells. That's
Yeah.
the exact point
No,
that I was just
I
making.
know. But it doesn't say anything about it. So,
But you just argued for my point.
So I don't know what side I'm on
and lesser
anymore.
restoration.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Why did you pull? Why did you pull the string?
Oh, we should get out of here.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone? Okay,
It's
good.
dissipated, yeah.
Is
So
there anything in the box now?
there is a square piece of seeming parchment of some kind, but the poison gas having been expelled has faded it. You can't. It looks like there may have been an image on there, like a drawn image at some point, but it has since faded to the point where the gas has sort of almost disintegrated it, and it's kind of faded it out.
Ah, it's a shame.
Bummer.
And there's a yo-yo.
Ooh! Is the yo-yo magic?
No, it's just a yo-yo.
I would like that.
Yeah. Right. I don't want a yo-yo.
Yeah, I'm good.
You have a yo-yo. Okay.
Is she good at it?
Oh, what would I roll for it?
I'm gonna say a yo-yo is
Sleight of hand.
yeah, it's dexterity.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
Can I use guidance?
Yeah.
$17.
That's pretty good. You've got it comes back up.
Nothing crazy fancy.
Walk it,
nothing.
could get it to sleep a little bit. Walk the dog maybe.
Like that down.
Yeah. So and then other kind of like there's utensils and things, stuff that you imagine to find in like a person's apartment.
Okay. I'm also going to take out the trash and dump it outside.
You do.
And then I'll put the trash back by.
Okay. So yeah,
I feel
that,
accomplished.
you guys searched the hut. Now you have the rest of the graveyard. Is everybody going as a team, or are you guys gonna split up to try to cover more ground? It is. I mean, it's noon or 12:30. It's broad daylight.
Yeah.
You see a couple.
Mostly.
You see a couple people. Are like milling about, like checking on. Probably visiting loved ones.
Yeah.
Or maybe just like they're goth people and they just want to hang out in the graveyard.
Oz doesn't trust these guys to effectively search things, so he's going to suggest that we go as a party.
Okay.
We're all good at different things. I wouldn't have dug under the bed, and then I wouldn't have gotten poisoned. So we all bring something to the table. Let's check out one of these mausoleums.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Get some linoleums. Check them out.
Is there anything obviously magic, like, out about in the graveyard?
No, you do. Like I said, you see a couple people walking about. Some people are like putting flowers on a couple different graves, and some people are just standing, kind of stoically looking
But
at.
nothing lighting up.
No,
magic.
nothing's lighting up magic.
Okay.
All right, to the closest mausoleum. We
Okay.
go.
It is a.
No, yeah, go
You're
ahead.
the leader. You have
No, I was
something
gonna
to
say let's go, and like as we go, I'm gonna be like keeping an eye on the ground, just looking for anything like unusual or any signs of like disrupted earth or
Bloody daggers.
bloody
things like that.
daggers.
Sure. I mean, there's no discernible specific like footprints because it's a graveyard
Well,
cemetery, right? So people are coming in and out all consistently.
Mhm.
So you can't like track a specific set amongst everything else.
Right.
So yeah, you guys head to the first mausoleum. And it's not very big. It's not even like the size of it's about the same size as the hut, maybe a little smaller. There's a door on it.
Is there a name on it?
There is a name on it. It says Waters.
All right. Is anyone looking at us weird?
Not currently.
Cool. I open the door.
Okay. It opens.
All right. I'm gonna.
No. And also, magic wouldn't penetrate stone. It only goes through like an inch of stone.
I know. That's
So,
all I'm saying. Like now that we open the door, and we can see
No, but I
it.
meant like
in the
okay.
tomb, obviously.
Yeah,
There's no,
alright.
I won't be able to see, but
Correct.
All right. Let's
through
search
each layer of
this.
stone, I'm looking.
You had to make an investigation check.
All right.
2, 18 plus 5, 23.
23? Yeah, you look around. I mean, it seems like a mausoleum. You see there's a couple. There's maybe 6 bodies. There's 6 bodies. 6 locations. They seemingly are filled.
Okay. Cool. I don't see anything suspicious here. What about you guys?
No trapdoors or hidden passages.
Not that I saw.
Alright.
How
That
tall is
looks
the ceiling?
Pretty good.
Like 10 feet.
I walk up the walls, see if I see anything from that vantage point.
No, it seems to be the same up top as it does from the bottom.
Everything looks good from up here.
Alright, moving on.
All right.
Okay, so to save on time, how are you checking every single mausoleum in here? Are you going for a period of time?
How many
How many
mausoleums are there?
mausoleums are there?
There is, throughout the entirety of this thousands-year-old town with current population of 7,000, you would say there's probably around 50 mausoleums spread, and they're not all in one area. They're all scattered throughout. And again, like I said, there are different size headstones. Some are your standard simple headstones or the square kind. Some are more monumental with angels or whatever else kind of things on them. So yeah, you would say it'd probably take you, just from walking from one end to the other and doing all this stuff, it'd probably take you close to 3 hours to go into each one, investigate each one. That's also accounting for possibly stopping and waiting for prying eyes to not be looking at you as you walk into each mausoleum.
Right.
So yeah, about 3 hours. So it'll put you at about, we'll call it 4 o'clock.
All right.
I feel that's reasonable to do.
Well, I was also gonna say, as maybe instead of going into each mausoleum and searching, because I study humanoids and kind of what they do, is we might get a little lackadaisical after the first 20 and just be like, I don't know, this one looks fine.
Yeah.
The eye for detail tends to erode over time.
Right.
So rather than go through all of them, I was thinking, why don't we do a circuit and check out the gate, see if there's any kind of signs or any place that people could get in kind of sneakily, because I assume if these people keep on vanishing without a trait, there's no piles of blood, there's no disrupted earth, nothing like that they're probably getting snuck up upon. So why don't we do a circuit, check the fence, see if there's any holes or anything suspicious, something that could give us a clue to how they're getting in.
Check around the gravestones near the perimeter.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah?
Alright. Sure.
And are there any mausoleums that are around the perimeter or near the gate?
Yeah, there's a handful. I mean,
I would say we should probably check those just in case
Sure.
there's a passageway that goes in and out.
That makes perfect sense, boss.
okay, so you guys take a look around. The gate seems to be intact.
Mhm.
You don't see any clear. I mean, it's not it wouldn't be super difficult to climb it. It's
Yeah.
not barbed wire or anything. It's
Yeah.
wrought iron, but
Yeah.
it's climbable.
Mhm.
You guys could easily do it if you wanted to. So it would stand to warrant someone else could easily do it as well.
Right.
Also, given the fact that there is nobody in the front post, currently anybody can just walk in. So no real need to be, a specific disturbance spot. As you look around, you check the mausoleums that are nearby the outside. You look for kind of any secret passages leading underground. You don't see anything as far as disturbed graves and stuff. You do see a handful, some seem like they're more a fresh grave, some seem like maybe someone was interred, not that long ago. So there's a again, throughout the town you see, or throughout the graveyard, you see a couple here and there, but nothing really calling out specifically that looks this looks super suspicious, or this is covered in blood,
Alright.
that kind of a thing. At least
Okay.
from what you've kind of seen here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It also, again, stands to reason that if someone's trying to do this kind of stuff,
They wouldn't leave a trace.
possibly not going to leave a super easy trail to find.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes.
But you're right.
People slip up sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes, yeah. All right, those were my ideas.
Alright, so when we come back later, what do you think our game plan should be? Where should we perch out?
I have an idea.
Yes.
You guys go in the gravedigger's hut.
Okay.
I disguise myself to look feeble. I have to disguise myself. No one will believe it the way I am now.
Oh, no, not at all.
Then, when I am accosted, you guys will be nearby to save me. Also, they'll be like, this old person is frail. No way that they'll be able to pick up a fight. No, get him.
So, okay, but you're going to be hanging out near the hut.
Yes.
Okay,
Probably in the window where the other people, in the little gate window, because that's where some of the people who went missing were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, they said that people took the graveyard shift and disappeared, so it would stand to reason that they were at that window.
Oh, yeah, does the graveyard shift, do they walk around the graveyard? Do they stay in the hut? Do they...
You didn't ask.
We should go back and ask. What the night shift entails.
Well,
If we're supposed to walk around.
Well,
if
I mean-
we're supposed to stay in the hut.
I feel like
My other idea was go on top of the hut so you get a wide view of the graveyard. See if anything spooky goes on around.
Be sneaky up on the hut. Not a bad idea.
Right?
I think that's Rick's job.
Yeah, with your slippers. With your bunny slippers.
Alright, I go up on top of the hut.
Well,
No,
not
I
now,
mean,
not
not-
now.
not
Oh,
yet.
I come back down.
Okay. Yeah. So that's. I mean. Yeah,
Alright,
you
that
can
sounds like a good
you're the
plan.
boss. You do that too.
Alright, that sounds like a good idea.
Alright.
Alright, well, I think we've done all that we can here currently.
Mhm.
Rick, you have earned yourself some casino time if you would like.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. How much time we got before we are heading to the graveyard?
Well, they said we had to come here around 7, and it's about, what, 4? You
Yeah.
said? So we got like 3 hours.
All right. Why don't we do? I'll come get you in 2 hours from the. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna
Yeah,
come.
I'm like, we might
I'm
as
gonna
well.
come.
They got food.
Let's go.
They got drinks.
This is what we gotta be wary of,
They got
though.
some entertainment.
There are no windows, so it's really easy to lose track of time.
My currency is
Okay.
showing.
What?
My currency.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can bet.
Oh, I don't know. What's your currency?
Is there a way to tell time in the casino?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a clock.
See? We're fine.
Shows I have 0.
You trust casino clocks?
Well, I didn't put your currency in for you.
You know,
You were
other
supposed to
people
keep track of that.
had
You
clock-
were the one who
had-
puts it
had-
in there.
Had clocks that you could wear on the wrist.
Yeah.
So you have no one to blame but yourself there.
You should
I
do
feel
that.
like that'd be a good idea.
It's a great idea. You should patent
Do you have that in your
You should know
notes
what
or something like
Yeah,
that?
I know.
No, because it's been
in another life.
Or a tinkerer.
Are you
A
sure?
couple times a day, if I drink a lot of water, I'm a tinkler.
Yeah.
Boom, boom! Did
I
it.
see
Proud of it.
1,300. What are you talking about? I see 1,300 gold. I'm looking right at it. Under equipment.
It's got
Yeah.
some little spot.
Yeah, you go to equipment.
Yeah.
You see it right at the top. Currency.
That was your tongue.
It's very loud.
It was very loud. Right?
Did you hear it, Jake?
No,
Oh.
I did.
All the way in Pine Lake.
Because this is
The wrong one.
yeah the wrong wave.
Oh,
Well, it's fine. I'll hook you up with.
Nope.
It should be 1,300.
no
Make
problem.
the-
I got it written down. Thank you.
I'm still in the original wave, not the one that you are in, which is it's fine. We'll fix it.
Okay.
Fix it in post.
Anyway, so you guys go to. Is everybody going to the casino?
Oh, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
Well, I know that. So, you're at the casino. You have an option of various casino games: claw machines, roulette, slot machines, as well as I think blackjack. Yeah.
I would like to try a claw machine.
Okay. You can make a dexterity or an intelligence check. Make a d20 roll.
Well, I'm not good at either of these. I'm not good at guidance, right?
I'm great at both.
Hey,
yes,
there you go.
you
I can use guidance?
Yes. It's a check, so yes, you can.
Well, I didn't know if it was like considered cheating in the casino.
If you'd be good at this, why don't you give it a shot?
Oh, we got a natural one.
Okay.
It's too bad you don't have a belt.
Scrapes down the side of the glass.
Yeah,
Yeah, for a belt.
I know.
Wait a minute. She got the natural one.
I got a natural one.
I don't need the
That's
belt.
what I meant.
That's what he meant. He said, too bad you don't have a belt. That
Oh.
lets you reroll natural
I
ones.
thought you said Oz. Too bad you don't have a belt that lets you.
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
I got a pupper.
You actually don't. You have a ring. You haven't summoned your pupper yet.
I know. Oh, right. Well, I'm not going to do it in the casino. I'll do it before we head to the graveyard.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Pupper backup.
I'm between two names.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you got it down to 2.
Um,
I'm also gonna try the great game.
okay.
I'm also going to try it.
That's a 23
I would like to
on
try
my
it
dexterity check.
Okay. Then I would like you to make me a d20 roll at disadvantage.
Okay. 4.
Ah, he picks it up and it like starts moving it over, and then like it like stutters for a second, it drops.
again. How much does it cost to play this game?
It is. What did Jake? Do you remember what I said it was to play the claw game? 10 gold, 5 gold,
Yeah, something. It was. I think it was 10.
10 gold for a claw machine try.
Yeah, I'll do one more.
Okay.
So that's a 19 on the dex.
Yep.
All right, you can do it. Come on, man.
7.
It gets closer, but it drops like on the ledge, so it's kind of like hanging there. So like if this was not a casino and you thought you could like really just like shake it, you might be able to knock it.
I get
It's
you.
like hanging like off like half like this, like half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
I would like to try one more time.
Okay. I mean, you think maybe if you try to play that particular one and not go to try to grab one, and you maybe just try to get it so that the claw hits it, it might like tip it in.
Did you want to try it?
Yeah, go for it.
Are you guys playing on the same machine or different machines?
I let up. I did my 2, and I was like, nah, not for me. So I let her take over.
17.
Okay. So you're going for the one that he has teetering on the edge there?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you could just make a straight D20 roll.
6.
You somehow miss it.
Oh. Dang nabbit.
Butternutters. Well,
We tried.
you tried.
Anybody else gonna go with that claw game hanging out like it is?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I know.
I'll give it a go.
Yep.
5 on my dex check.
Well, you miss.
I think this one's broken.
Really? I think I got it.
Lucky.
This is 23 on my
Yep.
dex check.
Yep. And just a D20 roll here.
15.
Yeah, you knock it in.
Oh, what is it?
Roll a percentile.
I loosened it up for you.
26. Yeah, thanks, Rick.
Yeah.
Okay, so 26 will get you something. Let me find it. Wait, that's not it. This isn't it. Right here, maybe. So inside this particular capsule that you open, is a coin, a little coin. It gives you advantage on carousing checks.
Ooh.
I'm going to do that cool, like, knuckle coin thing.
Sure.
And then I'm going to slide of hand, and it's gone, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a minimum of 26 on my sleight of hand check.
I
Ooh.
can't tell.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to do magic in the casino.
I didn't. It's actually, Rick, lean down a little bit. And it was behind your ear.
You shouldn't hold that then.
You're some kind of wizard.
I'm a rogue. Dummy.
But you're a
Am I?
That was impressive.
Everything I know is a lie.
What's that?
What?
Wait, what was your
Let's go play some games.
What was your sleight of hand?
Alright.
I didn't
I
roll
know
because
those
it's
are
minimum of
slot
26.
Same.
Yeah. All right. So
close,
anyway,
idiot.
what are you guys playing?
Slots.
Slots. All
I
right.
am not playing slots.
I'm
Alright.
gonna try slots.
1 gold,
got
5 gold, or 10 gold slots.
10 gold slots. Gotta be in it to win it.
5 gold slots. Okay. 3d6.
Oh, great.
Make sure you're keeping track of how many times you put money, how many gold you put in here. So that was 5 gold right there for 1.
Alright, I'm just gonna do 1 gold now.
Okay.
I'm doing 10 gold.
Yeah. All right. Get it.
I'm gonna get lame. I'm gonna do 10
5 will
tries
fine.
for 10.
Alright, I'll do 1 more 5 gold
Ooh,
and then I'm
5,
switching.
5, 6.
Ooh, close.
No, actually, I did 1 5.
Keep track of your gold.
Yes. That's
I'm going to do 50 gold worth.
Okay.
Ooh,
Of 10 gold.
666.
yeah, we got a winner!
All right.
Oz is hot tonight.
First roll on my...
What?
Oz is
Oh.
rolling hot tonight.
I think you gotta
Alright.
keep those ones. Right?
So they offer you a roll for a magic item or 5,000 gold.
Oh. Magic item.
Yeah.
Magic item.
Okay. Make me a percentile roll, please.
Oh, Mistra. 21.
Blackjack!
Shield blackjack. Joker, it's so good.
A belt of hill giant strength.
What?
Whoa!
Wow.
That's awesome.
So that's only 20. 21 it sets it at. So it's useless for you two, but
Useful for
Um,
a lot of people.
I did say I was going to roll 5 times, and
You
then
did.
got 6s on the first
Alright.
one.
I've done 10 times.
4, 5, 6.
That's
that
something.
was that
That was
was
a
we
thing.
said that was 50 gold.
Yeah.
Awesome. I re-get my... I refund my shit. Close. Got 2 more. Oh, so close. And that was it. And Oz had a delightful day.
I'm gonna do some more 5 gold ones.
Okay.
So you know. Oh, so close. That's one. I'm gonna do 15. I'm gonna do 5 more.
Okay.
So I did 10.
10 of the 10 gold. Okay.
After I win that, I go off to... Is there a bar?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the bar, take an hour to relax, have a few drinks,
Low on these, you're lucky.
attune to my belt of Hell Giant strength.
You're now the strongest one in the
No,
party.
you were all equally as strong.
Oh. Well, he's 21, so doesn't that count for a little bit? No?
Alright, I lose.
But,
Well,
Yes.
but it does for Dex for initiative, right?
Yeah,
If
but
you
but nothing happens for strength.
Hmm.
It only counts.
But technically, he's stronger. For he can carry more now.
He can
You
carry.
You can't say you're too small to carry things.
He can carry more than Wave, but not more than you,
That's right, because I'm the strongest.
because you're a powerful build.
Yeah.
You got those strong legs. I just got strong arms. Legs.
Jake, were you gambling?
Yeah, I gambled. I rolled 20 times and I didn't win anything.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, wow.
Ooh. All right. While you guys finish this up, I'm going to go grab more coffee. You want me to bring
Well,
a
I
pot
was gonna
down?
say, do we want to do a
Yeah, we're probably gonna
break?
take a break in
Okay.
a little bit
'Cause
here. I just
I
want to
want
see:
to
is there any other things you guys want to do here at the casino?
Get
Remember what they said when you had heard from one of your interesting travelers that certain machines.
Oh, yeah.
Have better payouts.
I forgot about that. Oh, I didn't tell them that.
You didn't tell them.
Yeah.
No.
We don't know that.
Well, you clearly found the machine.
I
assume you guys were all next to each other, just.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. After he left, I jumped on his machine.
Ah. Then I'll how many? So you were doing 20 rolls, and you
Yep.
jumped on his machine. How far in was that?
I
your
was
20.
probably near the end of that.
So 5 times.
Yeah.
I will I'll let you re-roll 5 times.
Alright, awesome. 4, 4, 6. 1, 4, 5. 1, 1, 4. 2, 4, 6. And 5, 5, 6.
Oh, well.
Just bad luck today.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh well.
And
It's
again,
still a good round, though. 5, 5, 6, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, good
Good
catch.
so yeah. Again, the only other options here are roulette, which is based on what you want to play on, and then blackjack.
I'll play some blackjack.
Okay. How much are you betting?
50 gold.
50 gold against the house. Roll me 2d12.
17.
You gonna stay?
Yeah.
Well, house has to hit on a 16, so here we go. It's got a 3. An 8 is 11. House hits again. 11, 22. So, well, I didn't really think about it. I'm actually thinking he was going to play blackjack, so I'll give you 100 gold.
Nice.
You're free to stay on and keep betting.
Yep.
Okay. 2d12.
Another 50.
Rolling high.
21.
Yep.
Another 100 gold.
Yeah. Now you're already up what you spent in the slots and double that.
Nice.
Look at that.
All right. And play again. Another 50 gold. 13.
You gonna hit?
I'm gonna hit.
Another 12.
Oh, bust.
All right. So
Jake,
Yeah.
on your unarmed strike, you do a D4 plus 5, right? Unless you're raging?
Yeah, unless I'm raging. Yeah.
well, actually, hang on. Wait. I would have had to roll to see what the house got first,
Yeah, also bust.
which was 12. Yeah. Yeah. So that's fine.
Cool.
I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. So you're still up 150 gold. Going back to the slots. see what people have gotten out of the slots. We got a Cape of the
I'm gonna go
Mountebank.
I'm gonna go back to Oz's machine.
Okay, all right. So I hadn't really thought about how I wanted to deal with an open machine, but I've thought about it a little bit now. So, okay, go ahead. So what I'm gonna say is on Oz. You guys don't know this, but I'm gonna tell you now, Beal. You know. You don't. He doesn't know. You know that certain machines are better. So on an open machine, if you truly found it, once you have to roll a minimum of 5 times, but in that time period, you can re-roll one of the numbers on one of the 5 rolls.
That's cool.
Ooh.
But you don't know to expect that, but I'll let you have it anyway. So go ahead. Roll how many times? You got to go at least 5 if you want to benefit from that.
I'm gonna go 5.
Okay.
2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 4.
You're getting
Come
there.
on, buddy.
4, 4, 1.
You could re-roll that 1.
Oh well, I'll re-roll that one.
Yeah.
2.
Yep.
2, 3, 5. And the last one. 1, 3, 4.
I didn't give you that option, Jake, which I did. I think you had a 5, 5, 6.
I did have a 5, 5, 6.
You can re-roll that 6 if you want to see if you can get a 5 on 1d6 right now.
All right, here we go. 6.
All right. So that is an option now that you have found a hot machine. If anyone would like to go back and try again,
Nice.
just throwing it out there.
Oh, when they meet up with me at the bar, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, some of them pay out better than others." That's what the traveler on the road told me. The one, the first one that didn't leave footprints.
All right.
Gotcha.
We were thieves' canton,
Oh.
So
not thieves' wanting.
So they knew thieves can't, so maybe they were thieves.
Wait, does that mean that they're bad people?
Not necessarily.
That's my point.
So
Yeah, you're a good guy.
Thank you. And I steal all the time.
before we go to break, are there? I know you want to roll again, so I see it on your face. I can see it. I see it right
gold. I might.
there. Well, how much gold did you have? Because you would have had more just from traveling.
I was
with the
going
party.
based on my D&D Beyond, and I had 500.
That sounds about right.
And
actually.
now I'm down to, I think, 425.
Spend that 5.
Or spend 50 and re-roll. Because that was a 10-slot machine.
No.
I'll spot you 50 gold.
Oh,
There's Bobby,
he's
50
he's
gold.
enabling your gambling
That's a
addiction.
lot of gold.
He is an enabler.
He really is.
He enables my thievery.
I enable my own gambling, so that's good.
Alright.
No.
335.
You could,
Go reroll out 5. Try and get 333.
but that's up to you.
Yeah,
This is the first roll.
See it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 4, 5. 6, 6, 1.
Yeah.
Ah,
One.
Alright, well, still got 2 more. Oh, 6, 6, 1 again.
With the same die as the 1.
Just reroll
No,
that
No,
one.
I'm
this
dumb.
one's the one.
Reroll the 1 for fun.
Let's just see if that turns into a 6.
No.
Alright.
Oh
Oh, well.
Well, internet, I think we are going
I'll
to
get
take
you back that 50 gold there, Rick.
a short
well.
break.
No, that's not what that. I gave it to you. You
They
lost
said
it.
spotted.
You're a loser, but
Hey Rick, you want to give me 50 gold?
no.
You have you're still in the black from your blackjack. You could
Yeah,
you could
you're
roll
winning.
15 more times
Yeah.
and still be where you started.
You know what? I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
1 more.
All right, let's see it. Then we'll go to break.
5 more.
Alright.
5 more.
3, 3, 5. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Yeah, first roll.
Hey!
Hey! That's 90 gold.
Ding, 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 ding.
Making up
Alright.
4 more.
You don't need my money.
222. That's 60 gold.
Ding, 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 ding.
150.
Oh, 116. 116 again.
And the 5th one.
356.
Alright.
Well, now you're up again. Another 150. You going again? Come on.
Another 5.
Yeah.
He can't help himself. Look at how into it
5,
Ted
5,
is.
6. I'm gonna reroll that 6 for a 3.
Yeah.
4 more. Ooh, 2, 5, 6. 2, 3, 6. Pick up sticks. Oh, 2, 6.
Yes, that's why you gotta wait. You're jumping on the first ones.
1, 1, 4.
Alright, you tried, and that's not nothing.
How much was blackjack?
It's what you bet.
5 gold.
Sure. Roll me 2d12. There are
So
different
10,
tables
420.
for different levels of rollers. So.
Okay. 6.
Let's see
Wait,
what.
can I hit?
Yo, hang on. Let's see what the house gets here, real quick. Okay. Yeah, you can hit.
6. 13.
Mm-hmm.
Can I hit again?
Yeah.
Dang.
Bust.
Boost.
Oh well. Alright, I'm done.
Coffee time!
All right, internet. We will be right back. We're taking a short break.
Alright, let's head back to...
Do we need any special knickknacks for grave watching at night?
Oh, we should go talk to a guard real fast. Are there guards close by
wait,
Sure, we'll see if
why?
we can find some.
to find out what?
There's a guard right over there.
Shift?
Yeah, but I feel like it doesn't matter because everyone...
Well, I want to know if there was a pattern, like if people did the same thing each time.
But the
Well, they
people...
wouldn't know because they couldn't ask him afterward.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I guess.
You find a guard.
All
Ask
right.
your question. You're the leader.
Yeah, I want to. I'm the leader.
Still.
I hardly know her.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
We're doing the night shift at the graveyard tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
good luck.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I was just wondering if there was any protocol or like certain things that we're supposed to do, or like are we just sitting in the hut and like watching?
Well, then he'll tell you that, traditional graveyard shift would sit in the hut for, and then about every 2 to 3 hours, they'd kind of just do a circuit. Just to make sure nobody's in there vandalizing anything, no kids trying to sneak in there to have sex or whatever,
Crazy
Quiet.
kids.
Oh, I know.
Kids are crazy. So,
That's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, man, if it's
it's quiet.
quiet, it's private, people leave you alone.
It's
Well,
private. There's so many
It's
people.
public and closed. It's not private.
Yeah, I was.
No, meaning there's no one else around because it's a closed graveyard at night.
I mean, there are people
Yeah, but
around.
it's public, not private.
Yeah, you're right. Rick, I'm sorry
That's true.
I...
And
Go
if I
from
walk in
private
on
to
them.
do public.
So that was all just to tee you up for that joke.
Anyway, so they'll tell you, so
Cool.
routine was sit in the hut for the most part, keep an eye on the front gate, but, shut the gate every 2 to 3 hours, do a loop. Just make sure everything looks good, come back, open the gate, sit back in the hut, and just kind of repeat till the morning.
Right. Cool. All right. Well, thank you kindly for the information, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your evening.
Alright, walk away. So yeah, I'm gonna be all feeble and shit, and I'm going to stay in... Actually, does anyone know how to make me look feeble without magic? Because my magic feebleness only lasts an hour, and I might want to use those spells in case we get into a spot of bother.
Here, use this.
Ooh, with this.
It'll make you feeble.
Oh,
Do you think?
I feel pretty.
Aha! Nice. You are pretty.
Oh, so pretty. All right, let's do this.
right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look little. I'm gonna hide my belt because I'm so strong now. They're not.
All
Gonna see.
right, we're so strong.
And I'm gonna send Owl. Owl's gonna be keeping an eye out.
As we head over, I'm gonna summon my hellhound.
Okay.
How long does he last?
Till he dies.
Till he dies.
I think so.
Damn.
I'm not sure.
I'm looking at it. Hold on, give me a sec. It's coming up.
Can it be resummoned?
I don't know if it would say in there. It might.
Oh, because it's found familiar.
No, because
Oh,
it's
familiar. What? Oh no.
Because
my
it's a
bird- Sorry.
Because it's a magic item. So you'd go to the magic item to see what it does.
All right. I forgot purple was my.
Tell her that in your character voice. I like that.
Thanks. Because she kept interrupting me when I was trying to explain what she has to
I'm just trying
do.
to figure it out. It's a learning experience.
Let me do it.
Let me do No.
Listen! It's in your magic items!
Never.
Stuart!
Yeah. No, it's there.
It's just there.
It's there until
I
it
dismiss
is
it, or it
it's
dies.
dismissed or it dies.
If it dies, do I just summon it back?
Okay.
Alright, cool.
How big is it?
Medium.
It's
It's the
medium.
size of you guys.
Oh, okay, so he can hide in the hut. I hide on top of the hut.
Well, is he dark? The Hellhound? Or is he like glowy because he's fire?
I don't know. Look up a picture of a hellhound. I think they have kind of fiery
Alright, never mind.
inside. They're not like super bright, but
Well, I was gonna say have him hide in the shadows.
okay.
So, like, in case we can't get out to Oz quick enough, he can.
Well, if there's a problem, I'll just teleport next to him.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's a new thing you can do.
Yeah.
And if there's a problem, I'll just punch him in the dick!
Ooh, dick punch. Dick punch is solid.
Dick punch his sword, with the sword.
So I don't actually. Now that I'm looking at the item, I don't actually see that it stays. So it stays till you dismiss it or it dies. It doesn't specifically state in the item that I didn't think about it really. I think my initial thought was that like it just gets summoned back, which is probably what I'll just have it do.
Alright.
But I didn't think about like is that like a downside of it being so good? Is that if it dies, you have to find another one? I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet.
Alright.
So we'll go with it as it is, and then we'll change it from there. if
Go.
necessary. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head to the cemetery.
Okay.
Yeah, when we get to
Going on
the...
a bear hunt.
I guess, when we get there, I'm gonna send Owl, I'm gonna look through his eyes and do a circuit to make sure no one's watching us.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm gonna.
This is Hamish,
Listen.
everybody.
Hello, Hamish. Nice to meet you. My name is Osborne Greenbottle.
He's a good boy.
But you can call me Oz.
boy.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna make some coffee in the hut.
What's his intelligence?
I'm gonna Java the hut.
Ah!
13.
Got him, Pat.
13?
No, it's a 6.
Oh,
Says
okay.
that under here.
His intelligence is a 6.
Oh, I was
Not
looking at
your
wisdom.
intelligence.
I was looking at wisdom. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yes, his intelligence is a 6.
Alright. Smart enough then.
Yeah.
I hide on the roof.
Can
I'd
we-
give you an inspiration, but it was too forced, Pat.
Can we see where Oz is if we're inside the hut?
You mean in the guard shack?
Yeah.
No, because of the way they're not connected. You have to like walk out of the guard to get into the hut. So there's no.
No, well, we were going to be in the hut, right?
Yeah, I'm saying
you
you'd have
guys
to
are
walk.
gonna be in the hut. I'm gonna be in the guard shack.
The guard. They're not connected.
Those are different
things.
Yeah,
They're
there's the ticket
But
seller
is
booth,
there-
for lack of a better term, and
then,
then
like,
there's the
where
hut
you
where
live.
they like let rest.
So we're going to the hut where they rest, and you're going to the ticket seller.
Yes,
Okay. There was a window at the hut, though.
ticket seller.
Yeah.
Ticket seller, whatever.
No,
Those are different things.
those are very different things.
No, at the hut, the one where we're staying.
Oh.
Is there a window?
There is, but you can't see where he is because of
The way it's placed.
it's a ticket seller booth, so the sides are solid. The front is, so you could see like
But
the
can we see
side.
the booth? Like,
You
could
could
we
see the
someone
side
come
of
up
the
to it?
booth. There's also one out facing the cemetery at large.
Okay, but like,
Is there anybody around right now?
would we be able to see if someone came up
make
to
a
where we
perception
were,
check.
basically?
I mean, he could. He's on the roof.
So maybe it's not
21.
the best place for us to hide it.
You
We
don't
can't
see anybody at
see
the moment.
anything.
Alright, cool. I punch a hole in the roof.
Alright.
Okay. There's a hole in the roof there.
What?
I'll tell you guys what's happening.
Oh,
Oz can fix it later.
I don't know if I can.
I think you can.
All right, we'll worry about this later. This
It
is gonna
starts
come
to
out of
rain.
our pay.
I'm over the hole right now, so it doesn't matter. Also, I don't care.
Yeah, but you're just getting wet, and it's December, so you're getting it's a little
Ooh.
it's chilly.
Little Chili Davis.
I'm a hardy dwarf.
Sure, you're a cold dwarf though.
You're allowed to be.
Freeze a small little bit of ice and make it into a window.
You mean for the ceiling?
The hole.
Yeah, with the hole.
So you're covering.
No, the point was so that
No,
you could hear him.
I punched the hole there so I could talk to you
Oh,
guys.
just here. Well, I'm just.
There's a sheet of ice.
I'm just
over
gonna
it.
leave like a little like ear hole. You know, he could shove through it.
So there's a tiny
I
pinhole
shout.
and a piece of ice.
Oh, gee, Lord.
You hear, and then you hear this from the ticket seller with like the sound of splintering wood, and then a familiar sound of freezing water, and you just hear the pitter patter of the rain on the roof.
I'm going to leave the ticket seller booth and go into the hut. And
I had nothing to do with this.
You're the leader.
Well, apparently not.
uh,
Rick just did that, and then he just did that. There was no time for leader.
you guys.
Like, it wasn't a question. It just
Whatever.
happened.
Whatever. I don't want to hear.
I abdicate leadership.
That's 2 out of 3.
You not oh fit. Wait, is it? Wait. Question. I think I misunderstood the rules that you laid down earlier. Are you saying that you dibs for the leadership for this remaining day or permanent leadership?
Permanently. If you
No,
guys,
that's not fair.
if
Sam.
you guys
I
give
don't-
up leadership
I
in my fair random leadership rule, then I, who generally want to be
I
leader
take back-
and who will prevent this shit every time we try and do
I never
anything.
gave up my leadership.
I know, that's what I said. 2 out of 3.
never-
I'm coming for you.
I never got it.
I
Not
take
yet.
back my abdication.
Can't do it.
Too bad I already
Can't
did.
do it. I'm
I'm the
2/3
leader.
leader.
I
Obviously
Yeah.
not, because no one's listening to you.
know.
So I go back to the ticket seller booth and I just
I'll
like,
go back and try.
and I just think to myself, like, just once, when we have a plan to hide and be stealthy, I would love it if it didn't end in things breaking and people yelling.
Well, there's nobody around.
I didn't check that yet.
I checked that.
I was gonna check with Owl for like the whole area. But whatever.
Well, I'm up here.
Owl checks the whole area. Are there people around?
Owl can make me a perception check.
Owl's gonna get an 11.
Owl does not see anybody.
Cool.
It's raining.
Yeah, I get it.
He's cold.
All right.
He still gets cold, even though he's
Yeah,
a creature.
It feels
Naturally.
shitty, but so he's gonna come back into the. I'll have him come back into the hut with me, and then like once every hour, let's say, I'll be like, just do a quick circle, Owl. It'll be okay.
Okay. So that happened. You guys continue on your watch. 4 hours go by of this. The ice that you made melts. Now there's rain coming in the roof.
No, I'm standing over the hole.
Oh, I see. You have a
Well,
nice shot,
branches.
nice look at Rick's crotch as you look up at the hole in the roof.
We're just staying here, right? Like, we're not doing the every 2 to 3 hours walk through.
That's why I'm sending Owl.
Okay.
No.
Just
Yeah.
Okay, so it cuts to be about midnight now. Owl goes out on his check. I'd like you to make a perception check.
All right.
From the top of the roof, can I also do?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 19 for Owl,
16.
Okay.
and Owl has dark vision out to 120 feet.
Owl disappears as it has been removed from the plane of existence.
I gathered. Alright, oh, I'm gonna message. Because, do you have to be able to see him for message?
I think you just point.
My finger towards a creature within range, yeah. So I'm gonna point towards them. And just be like,
You can only see me.
yeah, but I don't have to see you. I can just point. Point to a creature within range. Doesn't say I have to see him. So I point.
How can you point to him? I can't see him.
You can cast this spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier.
Alright. Well, then if that's what the spell says, then I say do that.
I do that. And I'm going to tell our stalwart and unflappable leader that Owl just disappeared. Some shit might be going down.
guys, Owl just disappeared. So something's about to happen. Rick, keep your eyes peeled. Be careful. Let us know if we need to come out.
Alright.
I'm going to...
This is what the hole is for.
I'm going to poke
Reach my hand in.
my head out and walk around the hut as if confused. I will not be further than 20 feet from the hut at any time.
Can we see him
Shield
now
of
through the window?
I will be walking towards the graveyard, so you will be able to see me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do that. I like come out. I'm gonna fake a limp.
Make me a performance check or a deception check.
Oh yeah. That's super cocked. Ooh, that's a 16. So that's a 21.
Okay.
Alright.
It seems like it's a thing.
I can just imagine at this point Rick being like, "Oz, what's up with your leg?" So yeah, I'm gonna limp out and I'm gonna be like, "Owl, Owl, are you there, my good friend? Oh bother."
Let's see.
He's really playing it up out there. I whispered down through the hole.
I'm gonna ready to cast spiritual weapon.
You see from where you are,
Mhm.
kind of, and it's not all flat terrain. This area is a little. There's like a couple rises and dips throughout the whole cemetery. You see about 120 feet away, like a glowing like looks like a humanoid figure like walking like it points at you and then it like goes down over the hill out of sight.
Like it points to me and then
goes the other way.
turns the other way.
And like out of sight.
Alright. Fuck. There's a glowing thing and it pointed at me and I wanna go see what it is. It's like 120 feet away though, so I know I shouldn't go alone.
What should we do?
I think you guys should come with me and we should check it out.
All together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we came out for.
All right.
Yeah, strength in numbers, guys.
Let's do this.
Alright.
Rick, while you're as you guys are leaving, you get a trinket.
Oh yeah. Who would leave this on the roof?
It's a book. It's a little faded and wet, but it seems to be intact. And the book is 101 Ways to Murder Things to Death.
Ooh, good book.
It's all pictures, and the book actually can't be. It seems like the water's kind of beating off of it, as though it can't be stained.
Just right now, I'm gonna put it over the hole that I punched in the roof.
Okay. It fits over the hole.
That's beautiful.
All right, good. I walked down the roof.
Okay.
Alright. Be cool, dudes.
All right.
Alright, we head over there, and I think... Orange peel.
Yeah.
It was a similar shape to a face hugger. So I was like, what the fuck is that?
That's immersion gameplay.
Oh no! So yeah. Rick, lead the way.
All right.
I
I'm
can
the
make
leader.
Ooh, and I'm also going to light a torch for waving myself.
Rain puts it out.
Yeah. That's a good point.
I have a wet torch.
You know what?
I have a wet
Really
stick.
well instead of torches in this situation, because they won't get put out by rain, is like a bullseye lantern.
Ooh, I have a hooded lantern.
That is good. It's not as good as a bullseye.
Not
A hooded
as
lantern
How long
will.
does my mantle last for? A minute?
Yeah, a hooded lantern
Oh,
throws
who
30
needs that for
feet
this?
No, I know.
of.
Okay.
It throws, and that's unidirectionally.
Mhm.
30 feet bright, 30 feet dim.
Okay.
And
So
on the amount of oil that is in it, is 6 hours.
okay, cool.
All right.
If you put the hood down, it only throws dim light to 5 feet.
Cool. I will have the hood up. Ember, can you? All right. Little lantern.
Okay.
All right. I lead the way.
Okay, you lead the way as you get over the hill. You can see maybe like another 120 feet the glowing humanoid figure is over by a headstone, and it subsumes into the ground.
Ooh, let's go check that out.
I hate this. Okay.
All right, whose headstone is it?
You guys make your way all the way over there.
Yes.
Do you guys should?
What?
I was gonna say, do you want to be invisible? Should we be invisible? Would that help?
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind then.
Because there's nothing here.
That's fair.
So you make your way over. Chill plate lasts for a minute. Okay, so you're like more than halfway gone with your chill plate at this point. Shield of Faith is still up. You guys make your way over there, and there is a headstone that you see where the thing is subsumed into the ground.
What does the headstone say?
Oh, you have dark vision, so you can read it.
Well, we also have
Oh, you have the lantern, yeah. It says, "Here lies," and then there's a colon, and underneath it, it says, "Smitty
Yep.
Werbin Jaegerman Jensen." And there's a big number 1 on it underneath it.
Apparently, he was number 1.
Yeah,
I
what?
think this might have been the first guy to get buried here.
What?
You shouldn't be out in the rain like this. Wildfire.
No,
clearly bad
it's
for
not
you.
good for me. It's very counterintuitive to my natural state of being.
Do we dig this grave up?
I mean, I was just gonna look for bits, look for trap doors. Or
Is there
something.
magic?
Make a No, not at the moment.
All right.
Alright.
Investigation.
Sure.
Guidance for 4.
Thanks. It's gonna be a 17. Sorry.
Okay. For those of you who are asking, Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen, in case you didn't get me pronouncing it.
Werbin Jaeger, man. Just
Smitty something.
something. Smitty what?
Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen. Anyway, you're investigating around this. You don't see any specific traps or secret passages. What is everybody else while you're in your bed crouched down with the lantern looking through this? What's everybody else doing?
I'm keeping
I'm just
my.
gonna look around, but I'm gonna tell Oz I could just dig into the ground, man.
Yeah, I was gonna keep my eye out for things around us.
I want to try some stuff first.
I would like you to make perception checks in the meantime. Then. Chill plate is deactivated.
Because my next move is I'm gonna go behind the headstone, try and pull it back. See if-
18.
18?
Did you say perception?
Yes.
I could do that athletically.
18, I think.
What, perceive?
No. Pull the headstone.
You're about to get signed out!
Windows.
Jake, we're losing you.
No.
Well, Windows 10 is trying to upgrade, so
Oh, no. That'll be hours.
yeah, I know, which is annoying. We'll see if that. We'll just let it go till it goes, and we'll see what happens.
Anyway, I tried to postpone it, but it didn't give me the option to.
Oh.
Can I have my hellhound?
Well, there goes
Jim.
that.
Can I have my hellhound perceive as well?
Sure.
And then also, is
Uh-oh.
it hearing or smell?
No. Well, maybe hearing. Yeah, sure. You could have advantage. Someone message Jake and
I'm
tell
doing
him
it now.
We'll be back in a sec here as we wait for things to boot back up.
Another D20.
Sorry, folks. We lost Jake as this. Oh, good. Working on updates. 0%. This will take a while.
Oh no!
Just
Jacob.
your PC will restart several times. Well, that's annoying.
I just had the thought, I might not have...
16.
Oh no, I'm connected to the internet.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 10.
I see one. We're at 1%.
Alright, so I guess this herein... 2%.
2%.
Should we keep going, or should we call it an early night because we lost Jake?
And also because I'm dying a little bit.
3%. Well,
Well, I want to give it like 5 minutes? 5,
Let
10
me
minutes?
see one thing real quick.
I don't see why we couldn't go back to the
It's
casino.
It's like he's here! Ugh. Pat, I genuinely love your Rick.
Slightly more charismatic.
I'm gonna awkwardly put chapstick on my nose.
Cool. Sometimes my socks get wet, and I don't like that.
Oh. Okay.
That was hard.
Did it.
Crushed it.
Awkwardly.
Oh!
What?
Me along with some of the viewers beat the arbitrary dungeon boss, and I got a bunch of flint bucks, so that was nice.
Yeah, my.
Oh, there he is.
What?
Jake's in the chat.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Jake. You're at what percent?
And
now?
that didn't mean
10.
10.
You're at 10%.
Jake says you're mean.
My backup laptop that I was going to use is not charged, so we'd have to charge it and then get it hooked up and working. So, well, we may have to cut things slightly early then, or not. I'll set the scene,
Okay.
and then we decide what we want to do. As just as a reminder, there will not be an evil game next week because Jake will not be here.
Yeah.
And based on that, playing remotely is different than DMing remotely.
Yeah.
Quite.
It's plausible that it could be done, but for just the sake of everything, it probably won't. So you guys are looking around and you're examining, and you guys see coming up out of the ground from nearby are several sort of strange looking blue undead kind of looking zombie skeletal like creatures emerging from the ground, making their way towards you. They all are wearing what seems to be like chainmail, have weapons, shield. One of them looks a little bit bigger, more bonier than the others. And as all of you are kind of standing around, you see this, 10 of them approaching, kind of encircling you. And in front of you,
yes,
and all of you really, about 50 feet away, you are all, for the lack of everything, I need everybody to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh. I'm pretty good at those.
11%.
Is this
17.
against a spell or a magical effect?
Yes.
I have advantage.
As do I. Yeah, but I didn't need it. 21.
Intelligence,
17.
you said? Oh, gee. Oh, gee. 11.
Did you say 17?
So,
Everybody but Oz, you
14
all,
for Rick.
Yeah, I saw that.
Cool.
You all take, you're going to take none of this, actually. So
Woo!
That's cool. But you watch as everybody else takes 26 points of psychic damage and are immediately stunned as 50 feet away, appearing from invisibility, is a grayish creature, 4 long tentacles coming out of its face. Looks like a squid octopi of some kind.
Squid word?
No.
That was the only thing I got!
No, you didn't meet him. He's in one of the other shops.
Ah, shit!
It was 20 points, you said?
26
26.
points of psychic damage.
Oh, no.
It is gray in color. It almost looks undead in itself. It has a hood up, has a book in one hand, black blue robes with bones and things hanging off of it, seemingly in command of the 10 things around it. And so I guess where we'll start next time is the 3 of you are all stunned for 1 minute as these 10 creatures approach. And that is that.
That's how the party dies.
What?
Indomitable?
Can I use this to reroll?
Indomitable?
No, I was just gonna say good suggestion on taking shatter
Yeah.
because now I can hit more than one skeleton at a
Can I
time.
use this to reroll?
Sure.
So my highest was a 10, so I just rerolled the 1, right?
Uh-huh.
No, I know, but I'm saying I only reroll 1.
Oh, yeah,
You're
sorry.
right.
I misunderstood.
God damn it. Yep. I'm out.
Okay.
Help!
So
Oh,
we
wait.
will start next week as the party has 3 of them stunned by some sort of undead seeming mind flayer creature
Run away.
and 10 other undead servants of it approaching.
I feel like
Run away.
so. New timeline. Oz would never leave you guys. And I just got 2 good things in this game. So there's a guy.
Part
there's
of
a
you that
little
wants to
voice.
leave?
No. There's just a little voice in my head that's like, now this is where you die. You just got you got an epic boon and an awesome magic item. Now you're gonna die.
Yeah, we're only
But-
at 18%
Yeah,
on
this
the
isn't
computer, so I don't think we're going to get kicked
So,
back.
Stunned means we literally can't do anything, right?
Stunned means
Or is
you're incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dex saves, and any attack rolls against you have advantage.
Can I cast spells?
No.
No.
Right?
Run.
No action.
Oh,
What?
I'm on my hell out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're incapacitated. Oh, it needs to make a save too. Intelligence save.
Yeah, it has a -2 to its intelligence save.
Oh, gee.
Gorm
does
gets
it.
Gorm gets a 2.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Is Gorm with us?
Sort of.
That was a good answer.
It's like, Gorm, you stay in the house, okay?
Okay.
Gee.
Yeah, so it's just a -2. One roll. Okay.
Feeling like fat crap tonight.
So, yeah, we'll see what what happens with this fun thing.
Well, Evrand was fun.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
Don't count Oz out.
Alright.
You still got me,
We do still
and
have
that's
you.
not nothing.
Leaving you, little man.
You do also eventually get to make saves to try and break the stun.
No.
I mean, my plan was go
It's-
straight for him, and if I kill him, maybe you're good. Maybe you're not stunned.
Yeah, maybe.
That's my plan. All right.
So
Thanks for stopping by, guys. Sorry, technical difficulties made us stop a little bit earlier, but you know, there's only so much we can do.
yeah, we're only at 18%. I didn't anticipate a massive win. I mean, I haven't had this computer plugged in a while just because I haven't needed to use my laptop since like August. So I haven't had it plugged in just because I haven't needed it. Well, lesson learned. I'll make sure I keep it plugged in. Although the rarity of Jake not being here is few and far between. So it is what it is. So next week will not be an evil game. We will be back here playing this again, continuing as the party faces off against an undead mind flayer and several other undead that have been summoned. And we'll see how they deal with all of that at the gravesite of Smitty Berg and Jaegerman Jensen. Maybe they win.
Don't forget to check out our sponsors.
Yep.
Yes.
Initiative Coffee Company makes us really good coffee. Throw them some love. And
He
Everburn
was
Academy,
number one.
who creates all these super cool
But he
D&D
is
stuff.
still number one in his mind.
Cool. Make sure you check us out. If you're not already doing it, follow, like, down there. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, well, Ricola's not going to sponsor us. I have. As I stated earlier, keep an eye on the social media because we're going to be doing a giveaway of Eberron Rising from the Last War, as well as a giveaway for just breaking 10,000 subscribers on YouTube as well. More content coming from Eberron, and then all the other standard content that we do. Also, PAX Unplugged is 2 weeks away. So be sure to, if you're going to be there, come find me and say hi. Celeste and I are working to put together like a nerd immersion meet and greet hangout thing. probably in the 4 to 6 p.m. range. We're probably looking at Friday. We're still working on specifics of where we're going to do it and how that's going to go. As soon as we have those details, her and I need to sit down and hash that out. We will let you know. And then that way, if you guys are going to be there, we can hang out and have fun.
Woo!
Yes, thanks to Evrand, you can be Venom. There are a ton of symbiotic items, which are pretty cool.
Oh wait, seriously?
Yeah, they're magic symbiotes.
I made one of my players Venom like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, they're magic items, and they are symbiotic. So, like, you could have like magic armor. It's called like living armor or something like that. So it's armor, but it has like a symbiosis piece to it.
Cool.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. We'll figure out when Evil Game is going to happen. Actually, wait a minute. Next Tuesday is the last third Tuesday in November. It is. Okay, yeah, I thought there was another week in there. So we'll figure out when we're going to do Evil Game, because we're not obviously going to do it on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that happened again?
Yeah.
Aw, darn.
Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are both Tuesdays. So we're going to lose the last 2 weeks.
All right.
So we'll figure out when we're going to do an Evil Game in there. And then in the new year, it sounds like we'll hit episode 69 in the new year.
I do want to point out something real quick, that Jake left us off on a cliffhanger in Evil Game, and then next time it was time for Evil Game, he was like, no, we should do Sling Game. And then the next time it was time for Evil Game, like, oh, my parents are away, I can't come. So, like, I'm not saying he's running from us trying to kill Darian, but it seems like he might be.
He might be. He says. All right, Internet. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
We will see you next week.
Bye, Internet. Love you.